Today on I'm probably shawman. I'm gonna talk about mentally insane. Cardinals are priests that commit sins to see what happens. If you commit a mortal sin, the first thing that'll happen is you'll have a vision of being under the ocean next to a monster, and that monster will have water going in its mouth, and it'll be saying, "Father, forgive me, Father, forgive me." And this is the vision you get if you commit a mortal sin. That means your life is over. So I have been investigating this for a long time. So cardinals are priests that commit sins to see what happens, and then they write stuff telling people not to do those things. If you have a catechism, it has a list of things you shouldn't do, or it's a mortal sin or a cardinal sin, like murder, adultery. There's tons of them. So when I'm out and about investigating this stuff, I see a lot of war vets in the hospitals. So if you're baptized Catholic or Christian and you commit a mortal sin, you'll more than likely have strange mental problems. That's what that is when you get baptized. That's a witchcraft ceremony. You're being dunked in water. So if you are Catholic and Christian, you have to follow those rules. They have people that commit sins just to see what happens. I've committed sins and I know what happens. So I'm sure everybody knows that soldiers have a lot of mental health problems. That's because they commit a lot of sins, cardinal sins, mortal sins. So I'm not making this up. They have priests that wear red, and those are cardinals, and their only jobs are to commit weird sins to see what happens, and then they document what happens, and they write books telling people not to do those things after investigating them. So I'm not making this up. Everybody knows you're not supposed to do the things that are written in the catechism, because they have priests that commit those sins and they know what happens. So nobody's making that stuff up. So that's what mental illness is. People that commit sins. My ex-husband never committed a sin. He's fine. I did when I committed sins when I was married to him, and I went to the hospital, and I had the vision, you committed a sin vision, and I investigated this vision, and tons of people have had this vision, and that's you committed a mortal sin or a cardinal sin vision. So feel free to get baptized Catholic or Christian and commit all the sins you want, and you'll see that I'm telling the truth. You'll get really loopy, and you'll probably go to the hospital. So that's the secret between mental health problems. Those people are baptized Catholics and Christians that committed mortal sins. My brother cheats on his wife all the time, or he did, and he's always in AA, and sometimes he doesn't look quite right. So I think he has similar problems.